Good evening, gentlemen. I'm recording this session, record and put on the YouTube. Anybody have any problem, you can leave the meeting. Okay, if you have a problem. क्या दीपेंद्र नींद आ रही है? पुशअप मारने हैं. What is that?
Not well, sir.
क्या हो गया?
Just arrived at my home. Just
कुछ
arrived
नहीं होगा.
myself.
कुछ नहीं होगा. बोला सर, I'm well, I'm the best here. बाकी सब चूतियां हैं. ठीक है, मैं ही फिट हूँ, बाकी सब बीमार है. ठीक है, थिंग लाइक दैट. All are bloody ill, I am just fit. Simple. मैं ही फिट हूँ सर, बस बाकी सब बीमार हैं. शक्ल देखो इनकी, ये सब बीमार है लोग. अल्फा अभिषेक को देखो, नाम बदल के अल्फा रख लिया. अल्फा वाले काम ही नहीं है इसके. अल्फा नाम पहले शान से नाम रखा अल्फा.
अल्फा मेल तो नहीं हूँ मैं.
तो क्यों रखा है फिर नाम?
आपने कहा था ना.
तो अभिषेक और कोई दिखा तेरे को सेशन में पूरे में आज?
अभिषेक थापा है ना.
तो थापा लगा हुआ, तो अभिषेक रख ले बस.
नहीं, सही है.
हाँ, ठीक, कूल लगता है ना, नेट पे दिखेगा. चलो guys, we'll start. So the exercise which we're going to do is called Ppdt. I'm going to show you a hazy picture for 30 seconds. You have to observe the picture very carefully. After that, I'll give you 1 minute to write down the details. In details, you have to write number of characters you have seen, what is their age, mood, and gender. Age, what are we perceiving? Mood could be negative, positive, and neutral. Negative, you can mark it as a minus, positive with the plus, neutral with the O. If you see a male character, mark it as a M. If you see a female character, mark it as a F. If you're not able to recognize the gender, you can mark it as a P. You're not supposed to describe the picture, or write a story and around the picture, what has happened in the past, what is going on in the picture, and what could be the likely outcome of it. Once I ask you, please put your pen down, means you have to put your pen down. You're not supposed to write anything after that. Okay, I hope I am clear. And try to not forget your number this time. Remember the name of the person. Okay, don't fuck up. Yesterday I didn't upload any video just because of that. Okay, so. Okay, please stop writing, gentlemen. Please put your pen down. Now put your show me on the screen, put your story behind your back. Okay, do one thing, take the photo of your the story and send me. Do one thing, send me later, not now. Skip behind your back. Wait, bus, Deepinder ho gaya. Don't go through that, everyone. Raj. सुनाई नहीं दे रहा क्या? Okay, so the next part is that narration part. Please don't turn off your camera, otherwise I'll not able to assign you the number properly. Varun. Don't turn off your camera, anyone. Let me assign the number properly. One is Adarsh Tiwari, second Mayank, third Satish, 4 Alpha Abhishek, 5 Virjesh, 6 Gaurav Singh, 7 Ashutosh, 8 Deepinder, 9 Abhishek Thapa, 10 Vivek Singh, 11 Lakshya Dixit, 12 Harshit Tiwari, 13 Neil, 14 Raj, 15 Varun Rishi. Okay, Adarsh, please start your story. Good to go.
Jai Hind, everyone. From the given picture, I have perceived 2 male characters, that is of age group 20 to 24 year, and all are in positive mode. And the action of my story is morning workout and preparing for the state level athletics championship. Ajay, who is 22-year-old, is final year BSc student, and he is also preparing for the national level sport athletics championship with his friend Suraj. As per their daily routine, they start their routine from morning 4:30 a.m. and they reach their ground and start their warm up, and after completing their warm up they go for running, and they do running for 5 kilometer, and after running they do their push-ups, squats and sit-ups, and after that they go for their college, and thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. From the picture, I have perceived two male characters, age 16 to 20 years, both in positive mood. Raghav is a 16-year-old boy. He is from Delhi, and currently he is visiting his grandparents at his hometown in Dehradun. And when he visits there, he sees that a lot of boys from the town are preparing for army, and they do a regular evening running schedule. So he also wants to join army, but his physical fitness level is not so good at the current. So he talks to one of the boys whose name is Mahesh, and he's age 20, and he is also preparing for his upcoming examination of army. So he asked him and he requests him to take him also with him for the running practice. So Mahesh took him daily, and he was very consistent throughout his training, and after a month he was as good as Mahesh. Thank you. That's all.
Good evening, gentlemen. From the given picture, I have pursued two characters. Sukesh, who is a resident of a village near Hyderabad, and while going for his running, he found that some anonymous person searching for something, and to get to know him, his purpose, he interacted with him, and he get to know that a colleague traveled with him found missing. So to help him out, he took a responsibility of finding his colleague. So he got a picture from the anonymous person, and he shared with his friends, and also the police station. With the help of him, they find the missing guy, and help him to uh, catch up with his colleague, and they find him safely. Thank you.
Good evening, friends. I perceived two characters in the picture shown to us. The mood was positive, and the age group were like 18 and 42 years. And the action of my story is practicing with father. Ankur, age 18, a head boy of LPS School, Lucknow. His school competition is going on. For that, he is preparing. For that, he is preparing since 2 months. So his competition is going on, for which he is preparing for since 2 months. For what he has already woke up at 4 a.m. daily. For what he is doing daily exercise, warm up, running with his father, and also he took the advice of his father that do focus on your breathing. And before the day of his competition, he again woke up at 4 and did practice, and also broke the record. Also broke his previous record. And later on that day of his competition, he got first rank, and his father was happy. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. From the above image, I perceived only one character, Manish, who is the protagonist of my story. Manish, 15-year-old, lives in Kolkata, West Bengal, and reads in a Kankina Arya Vidyalaya. In evening, he used to play with his friend. One day, his friends think of making him scare. So according to them, they make a plan. Make a plan for that. When Manish was going towards ground, all his friends, according to the plan, make a effigy of a ghost, and keeps that in front of him. Seeing this, Manish became very scared, and all of them all of them were enjoying this. And after that, when Manish was in very scaring, all of them came in front of him and tell about that they all have planned about this. And that's all Manish and out of from fear. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. In the given picture, I can perceive two male characters. with one's mood is negative and other mood is neutral, and their ages are 24 years old. The action of my story is showing your bravery. The protagonist is Rahul, age 24 years old, who has gone on his daily evening walk, and while passing by an isolated house, he saw a suspicious guy with a tense face, and he also saw him running away from the house with the door open. Soon, Rahul realizes that the other guy has stolen something from the house, as he saw a necklace and few bucks in his hand in a hasty manner. Rahul showed his bravery instantly, as there were no sharp objects with the thief and catched him. And later he informed the owner of the house and also informed the police about it. Thank you.
So, good evening, gentlemen. My story contains two characters, both of one of male positive and another one is neutral mood. So, my action of my story is catching the thief. Rahul, who is an Rahul was a college boy who was going back to his home from the college. There he found that one mysterious guy was and roaming around the house as he was accident. And along with by this LCD training, he catch the thief and call the police. And there the thief convinced that he is a thief who was trying to rob this house. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. In the picture shown, I perceive two characters. Both are males and both are in positive mood. And the age group lies between 10 to 18-year-olds. And my theme of the story is surprise birthday party. My main character Ram, who is 18 years old male, preparing for his NEET exam, decided to organize a surprise birthday party for his younger brother. Ram, Ram younger brother Sham, used to stay with him. So one day, while returning from the market, Ram was moving ahead of his younger brother, and his younger brother was little worried that how his elder brother can forget his birthday. But the moment Ram younger brother Sham entered the house, the whole house was decorated with balloons. This made him full of joy, and he was surprised by seeing his friends. Ram also invited his friend and his parents. All the guests enjoyed the food and gifted the presents to the Ram younger brother. At last, Sham thanked his elder brother. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. In the given picture, I perceive two characters. One male, age group between 24, his mood is positive, and other is person, his age is between 35 and his mood is neutral. The protagonist of the story is Venkateshwara. Action is catching the robber. Venkateshwara was a college student pursuing his BSc. One day, while going to the market to get some grocery, he found that one strong, healthy, stout person was running from a house and the door was left open. So Venkateshwara was very curious and he immediately went inside the house. He saw that every clothes and all the cupboards were opened and all the foods and clothes were littered out. So he immediately saw that if someone is harmed inside the house or not. And he found that no one was there in the house, it was abandoned. So he immediately called the neighbors and contacted the owner of the house, and he immediately called the police also. And within few minutes, the police arrived and investigated that it was a robbery case, and thereby after the police asked the description to the Venkateshwara. Venkateshwara completely describes the characteristics of that person, and later after 3-4 days, he has been caught, and the owner thanks to the Venkateshwara for helping him out. Thank you.
Hello, gentlemen. In my story, I perceive two characters. One is of age 26 in negative mood, and other is of age 23 in positive mood. And next of my story is caughting a thief. One day, Mohan is a 23-year-old final year graduate. One day, when he was strolling the night, he saw an unwanted person silently enter the house, and after some time, he silently run through the road. So Mohan take an initiative action and call his friend, and after that he run behind the thief, and after some time he knocked with the help of his friend and informed the police and handed over to the police. After some time he informed the housekeepers and also suggests police to regular patrolling to the area, as there are many cases in the area. In the end, all were safe and satisfied. Thank you.
Hello, gentlemen. I perceive two characters in my story. One is about 28-year-old with a positive mood, and one is 12-year-old with a positive mood. The action of my story to train his child. The protagonist of my story is Ashok, who was the father of Ram. He wanted that his son will become athlete in a one day in his future. So he was so poor that that's why he could not able to continue his study along with his training in a best academy of the nearby the city. So he will continue with their study and gave him training at every morning and every evening by chasing him in a road of the villages. So he wanted to grow his stamina to make his strong. At the time when he completed his college, he participated in the district athlete championship. He crossed district athlete championship and become a best person of that place. At the time of the state nominating, he also submitted his name for the state athlete and make his family proud and make the villagers along with it. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. In this one picture, I have perceived two characters. Both are male. Age group is 23 to 25 years old, and having the positive mood. And my protagonist of the story is Raman, 23 years old. And the theme of my story is to participate in the district level athlete championship. The protagonist of my story is Raman. One day, his college announced that to district level championship. So he nominated himself, also encouraged his classmates and other people to join the championship. And after that, by the practicing a lot, he make a proper schedule to practice and practice a lot. So the final day came of the event, and he participated in it and got the first position in it. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. What I have pursued from the story is there are two characters. Both are male. One is in positive mood and other is in negative, of 20 to 30 of age. Ram, the main character of my story, was a college student. While one day, while coming from his college in an evening, he listened some suspicious noise from a nearby house. He carefully observed the situation and found that someone is coming suspiciously out of the house and saw him, and he recognized him as a thief and called the police and followed him unnoticingly by the thief, and has been communicating with the police also. The police caught the thief and recovered everything and also put charges on him. Thank you.
Good evening, friend. From the shown picture, I have perceived they are the two characters. Both are male, age is between 20 to 26 years, and mood is positive. Action of my story: preparing for college sports meet. Ramlingam, 25, who was a college student, in the next month in his college, there were the college sports event. So he wanted to take part in the event. So he preparing very well. He wake up early in the morning, go for long running, working on his stamina, and also take care of his proper diet, and also take care of the that there were not any injury to him. On the day of event, he participated very well and secured first rank in 1600-meter running. So he awarded by his college principal and praised by his parents. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. I perceive two characters. Both are male. Both mood are positive. Action of the story: going to evening walk. Ram is a completed graduation at Guru Nanak Khalsa College. He is preparing to SSC as a GD constable exam. When he completed the daily targets, he go to the evening walk and he practice running 5 kilometers daily, and he also doing the push-ups, squats, etc. When his friend helped to him to doing exercise daily, and he also discuss about the current topics in news, and also discuss the scores daily as a practice in textbook app. When day he come, the SSC exams conduct. He qualify the SSC exam, and he preparing for SSC GD, GD, SSC physical GD, and he thank to the friend he helped to clear the exam. Thank you.
Gentlemen, as most of us have gone as the picture catching a thief, right? So I think we should go with it.
Yeah. Gentlemen, also
Gentlemen, as
you have
we
perceived the
discussed
story as a
and
runner.
narrated,
I think we should go with the
is between 20 to 24 story
to join army.
toward the action of the story. First we to decide the action of the
Persons in
story.
both are
Okay.
young. They should select this career because most of us
Most of us perceive that the protagonist of our story is preparing for the champion national level athletic championship.
It is clear that
we can say that
It is clear that the action of the story is
And I
preparing
agree with your
for
all concepts.
one championship.
Okay. Behind about the
As most of us has perceived
gentleman story also on that.
the protagonist of our story is preparing for the national level athletics championship.
Please stop it. Rejoin the session again. The session is about to go.
So,
Gentlemen,
as most of you have perceived the main character to be 18 to 20 years old.
Most of you
as we narrated and discussed, these two members, these two persons, age group is 18 to 24. Now first of all, move towards the action of the story. First perceive that the protagonist of our story is preparing for state level athletics championship.
And I think the action of the story, it will be
The story is
it will be a suspicious man, according to suspicious
We can also add the point on this.
most of us perceive
the
that
house door is open
outside
and a
of
person
the
is
station.
suspiciously moving.
That is a wanted thief.
as most of us perceive that
Make a story about the
protagonist of our story is preparing for state level athletics championship.
Remember, most of us clear with the number of character, their ages, and mood. And most of us making the
Everyone perceived two characters age between 20 to 24, all in positive mode.
most of the persons add
Now first of all, about the action of the story. Okay.
From the house
From the first
shattered on
I
the
think we can first perceive that the story is level athletics championship.
with his friend
like Mohan
in the morning go for a long walk.
on their school board.
Yes.
And the
He preparing
Most of us
Working on a stamina and taking
our
a
story
dice.
preparing for athletics championship.
For an age of 20 to 30. I think we have to discuss on what was the action of the story.
competition
Because are made on the athletic competition
There was preparing for athletics championship.
We have to discuss on the picture for what will be clearly visible that there is a long track. The person they are running on the track.
Clearly see that
Clearly visible that the person is on track.
I agree with your point. There is a track and also do that as door is open. The person is visible not
preparing for athletics championship. Okay.
Yes, Abhishek, they are picture shown in preparing for athletics championship. Wake up early in the morning.
The action of our story is fixed. Gentlemen,
So how can a person
action of our story is fixed. He is preparing for. He is preparing. He's
Yes, sir.
preparing
Yes,
for
sir.
athletics
Because
championship.
Gentlemen, from the picture we can see that this is a long track.
The house of a door is
Running
opened
one
at
is ahead and
in the
one is
morning
behind.
and they open their door.
Door is open
In the morning
That
they wake
you
up early in the morning.
instead that
They
house
have
person
to open their doors.
There is a random house.
house person staying for
There can be an accident.
So
There is a random house.
Gentlemen, if he's an athlete, he should
we
wear
have to
shorts
go-
and sports shoes.
we have to
Yes,
make
Not
a
wearing
common
any
story,
sports
so
shoes,
we
and
have
either
to
he's wearing
discuss
any
on the what was
sports shoes
the
and half shorts.
Can say
Full
that the
rural
house
areas,
there are two
most of
story
the
in
villages, people early in the
Running
morning,
pant and
they left
Running part
house
for
doors
running.
open.
to us is random.
practicing
should-
for
It can be early in the morning,
We
cannot
should
be evening
focus on the
because in the
track
daytime
and the
no.
persons they are running on the
Yes,
track.
Raj, we can
Yeah, yeah.
consider
People
it.
left
I
as they are
agree with
I
you.
agree
This
with your
person is
sports
running.
event.
I
I am agree with you.
Agree with Raj.
Modified statement of Raj
They are not running.
because
Running on
next
short
next
shorts.
we can conclude that
the
door is open and
who
who is
Not running that running near to the action of his story is
he is
preparing for
consciously
athletics. Okay. So we should make
Gentlemen,
so-
most of us
so
with
we
the
should
theme
make-
of preparing for college
preparing
sports
for
event.
athletics.
Okay.
So
We
we
can
with
make
you, Raj.
this
I agree with
around
Athletics.
this.
I agree with Raj.
Yes, you are preparing for
Gentlemen, we can combine this
But
story with
no
the
one
Robert
suggesting
story.
that that
We
he is
can combine it with the Robert story where this person
Abhishek,
is running
to be at the
You guys know debated and discussion. You people have understanding. If you do like this, definitely I'm telling you, you're not able to compare any group processes. Okay, I'm giving you last 1 minute. Discuss among yourself and do let me know who will be your group leader. Start.
Gentlemen, we can combine the both stories
Gentlemen,
of
we can
state
Yes, I agree. I agree with
Robert.
that. I agree with
We can
Gautam.
combine the
Clearly see
story.
that the two people
We
and
can
who
make
is
the
And
story
we
in
can-
such a way
If
that
it
the
is a long
protagonist
track,
is preparing for
and
his
make
Action
a
can
story
be
around this.
physical
can
training.
have a story with
State
one
or
man.
district
Gentlemen,
level,
most of us
athletics
Gentlemen, we can
championship.
both do a story in a one man. He was the
preparing for athletics
No
championship.
Gentlemen, it will be a
If we
win-win
select
situation if we
So we
consider
can make a
that he is
It
consensus
goes
an
to
around
like
athlete
that.
that.
and
There
at
was
the
a
same
child
time
who was trained by his father.
help the Robert to get forward story.
Akshay, the characters are looking
Gentlemen,
very
we can
old.
edit the point
They are looking
closely.
very young.
Making
I
a good
agree with you,
story.
Gaurav. Both
Gentlemen, we could add more actions with the
I
theme
just go with
that
it.
the person
In that, a
the
child who just
person they
trained by
saw
his
in the
father
picture preparing for athletics
like that.
championship.
Both
So we should add more actions in
that
that.
I
Raj,
just
if we
called.
consider them to be
Okay,
the
let's
them to
decide
the
our
character,
leader,
but
gentlemen.
Okay, please stop it. Not every user will be.
Gentlemen, can I be the group leader for today? Hello.
Okay, Astos, I will
Yes,
agree.
please. Yes, please.
Okay, you can.
Astos, I agree with you.
Okay,
Okay.
Ashutosh, carry on.
no, I with Abhishek Thapa and
Nahi. I would
I
like
to go with
Raj.
Abhishek Thapa.
Abhishek Thapa, like,
I would like to go with Raj.
okay, gentlemen, I'm
Gentlemen, it
giving
would be better to give someone else opportunity today, like Ashutosh. It will be better for him for his preparation. So we can give the opportunity to Ashutosh today.
okay, gentlemen, I will give you the last 30 seconds. Discuss among yourself and do let me know who will be. Start.
Guys, that's not.
Astos,
Gentlemen,
please
as
give your
Ashutosh
story,
theme is completely different
please
from
give
the
your
theme which
story,
I perceived from the picture.
Ashutosh, if
And
you are being selected
I
as a
somehow
group leader,
relate with
please
the
combine
story of
the
Raj.
story.
So I
And
would
we
like
agreed
to
the point
Just
that
add
At
the
the
full story
same
of
time,
time.
he is
Listen,
not
guys,
able to catch
first
the
of all,
Robert.
Ashutosh,
Combine both of the stories.
once you told your point,
Okay.
okay.
And
Gentlemen,
Once you told your point,
all the points
for
are shown.
competition,
Mike,
so we can make
point in your
I
story.
Raj a group leader.
Please,
We should add
please,
also.
please, stop it.
Gentlemen,
Single-
as majority of you has
Okay,
perceived.
I got you, please. Fine.
Oh.
Now, please tell me who's your group leader.
I nominate
Raj.
Ashutosh.
I nominate Raj.
yes,
All I get is Ashutosh.
Ashutosh.
Anyone else what I give Ashutosh? Okay. Anyone else? Get 2 or 5? 3 or? Okay, I'm giving you last 20 seconds. Discuss among yourself and do let me know who will be your group leader. Start.
Friends, I think Abhishek
Gentlemen, I will combine both of the story. It will be a mismatch especially for all of us.
I would like you to go with the majority and
For accurate
the story.
competition, and in between he saw the robber.
He combines all the points like this is a
I
long
think we have to meet
travel.
Abhishek Thapa and
Two people
then he
is
can
I will be a bit situation for
combine
They
both
combine
the
the story
stories
about the
in
this is a
narration, common
this is
story.
a perception.
Guys, we can go with Abhishek Thapa. He's good in narration and he's just able to perceive our points in a one story.
But
We can both play.
he
Abhishek
do
Thapa.
narration many times in the past.
That's not a talk of preparation and what you do. That's the talk of the our group story, which is suitable by one single person who is very well in narration. That's why I just want to edit a 1 to 2 points in our story as a trainee child who just seen a suspicious person on a road and he just found out that's a robber and after
I
story
also
he just
added the points needed to qualify examination and
Don't
practice exam.
start narrating the group
Please,
story.
please,
Let
fine.
us have the
We can't
lead.
just
Fine,
go
fine, gentlemen. Please stop it. Okay, fine.
narration. There are a lot of other members also who are good at narration, so we cannot just nominate someone on the basis of how he's narrating the story.
Okay, gentlemen, please stop it. Everyone. Now tell me who's your preparator. What name?
Abhishek,
Okay,
sir.
Abhishek Thapa sir.
I agree with
I
Thapa.
agree Abhishek Thapa. Yes, sir.
Is it?
Thapa, sir.
I agree with Thapa.
Yes,
Anyone
sir.
who's not agree with Thapa? Raise your hand. Who's not agree with Thapa? Anyone? Anyone who's not agree? Okay. Anyone else? Okay, Thapa, please give the group story.
Thank you, gentlemen, for giving me this opportunity. So, with your permission, I narrate the group story.
Please.
So, gentlemen, as we all perceive that there were two characters. The protagonist was a male and age group between 24. His mood was positive, and other was person. His mood was neutral and age group between 35. The protagonist of the story was Venkateshwara, and the action was catching the robber. So Venkateshwara was a college student, and he has just graduated and is preparing for SSC CGL GD exam. And with his hard share and determination, he is every day working in his physical aspect. And while every day going for his evening walk, he saw that a stout and healthy person was running from a house, and the door was open. So he immediately went inside the house and see that every clothes and all the ornaments and everything was litter everywhere. And he immediately called the neighbors and informed the police, and thereby with the help of and the police, he informed all the characteristics and the detail of the person. Later he was caught, and later we see Venkateshwar also has cracked SSC GD exam, and he is right now sub inspector in the Delhi police. Thank you, gentlemen.
Okay, all agree with the story?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Anyone not agree?
Yes, sir.
Agreed, sir.
Agree.
Okay, anyone else?